you're at a crossroad where do you make a decision to compromise or do you stand in your truth and your light? Do I deny the God, the spirit that is in me just to make people accept me? I go through that all the time, but at this age, I don't care. I'm not looking for friendships. I'm looking for covenant partners, covenant daughters. I'm not here to have even covenant daughters. Some people do it to have servants in the church and
Mm,
everything. Oh, these are my armor bearers. Or some people do it just to make them look big. I don't do it for that. I know daughters that God sent me. They're usually motherless children, and they reflect me, everything I've been through, and my process of healing. So that's how I can identify, you know. So when you say what you did, but the reason I ask, who are you? Because it's important during this time to understand really who you are, not what other people spoke over you, not your mother, nobody. It is your true identity is deep inside of you. And you will learn more when you give up that pacifier of being angry, because it becomes a pacifier. It's our safe place. It's our
yes,
fight,
yes,
right?
yes.
And so, what I've learned in this journey, when you hold a lot of anger, it's a form of witchcraft. It holds that other individual that you hold,
Mm,
like you say, your sister's just see, she cannot totally soar because she's being held with this anger.
yes.
But it
And I
also
reflect
does
on,
it to you.
yes.
You see what I mean? So when you find the courage to really take that pacifier out your mouth, it's not your superpower. Your superpower will come when you lay it at the altar. And all the vulnerability that will come forth is also the love that's already in you. And so will your original little girl and who you really are before all that will emerge. I
I've
hope
been
that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Absolutely. I've been reconnecting with that piece of me because I did believe that my anger was a superpower. I told myself all the time my anger protects me from repeating certain cycles or allowing other people to repeat patterns and cycles with me.
Yeah.
Um, because I have also experienced sexual trauma and abuse as a small child.
Hmm.
And that again, one of the main reasons why I created this podcast was to eventually come up and talk about it because it controls so much of my life and the way that I think, the way that
Yes.
I think about myself, the way I see the
It's
world.
easy.
But yeah, it just
Yeah.
took away so much of how I saw myself. Um, and I let that anger take over me. I actually did not love myself, the color of my skin, the way that my hair looked until I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
Um, and that's new for me. Loving myself is new
Yeah.
because it was not taught to me. Trauma, I was taught to be quiet about the trauma,
Mm-hmm.
sweep it under the rug.
That's part of the culture
Um,
too.
yes, absolutely. It was a part of my culture growing up. And it was just impossible for me to find or see ways to love myself. I had to
Mhm.
teach myself how to love me. Um, so yeah, definitely it, a lot of my life, and even still,
Mhm.
I'm learning to take that pacifier of anger out of me, and it's been beautiful. It's been a new journey for me because the more I put myself out in these communities, I'm meeting people that genuinely love the person that I know I am, not the person that others wanted to force me to be.
Yeah.
And that's someone who
Mhm.
constantly feels guilty or ashamed
Mhm.
or fearful. I'm tired of being that person. That
Yep.
doesn't do anything
Puts
for
you in
me.
bondage.
Yes, and it does everything for others because it makes them comfortable or complacent with the person I've become
Yeah.
because they're complacent with the person that they are not.
And that's the key. Because as you evolve, the spirit, the spirit in you causes them to see the spirit, what they're not doing. And
Yes.
most people don't really look at the man or the woman in the mirror. As Michael
Hmm.
Jackson said, a lot of times we are all bringing the clowns. I like to say bringing in the clowns. Everybody's a carbon copy, copy
Hmm.
and paste. Everybody looks happy on all of the social medias and they have this perfect 8 by 10 picture that I'm so happy, I'm happily married, but nobody comes with the truth.
Uh huh.
I'm so sick of the mask. I'm like, you know what? I'm sitting here, my spirit can tell. Why are you sitting here Your healing is right now if you are willing to let them take that mask off. Yeah.
Yes.
And I want you never to apologize of saying, crying. That's your alabaster bottle, which represents your body. The alabaster bottle, it's being broken so you can get new wine, new laughter, new love, new everything, new you. It's
Yes.
part of the journey. Even though we talk about, I love me, do you? I'm still discovering what that looks like. A lot of times we say that, but we are copying again, copy and paste. I've been married 20 something years. And the Spirit showed me every man you've been with, your daughter's father, he says, you're good at waiting. I'm saying this about love. You're a good waiter. You even had a job as a waitress. You wait so long in relationships and you're still waiting for them to see you, hear you, and to love. I'm married now 26 years ago. So if you add that up, that's a lot of years to give away to somebody, right? Spirit showed me again, you're still waiting for them to see you, to hear you, and to love you. Then he took me to my dad, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, on Jackson Street, because he was one of the first black contractors. Out of all my 5 siblings, I'm the third child, but I was a daddy's girl. And we would sit at the town tavern waiting for dad to come and eat ice cream while he's coming. And then my siblings say, I'm going home. We live right down the street. Daddy's not coming. I said, oh, he's coming. Daddy coming. I'm going to wait for him. They would go home. Literally, I wait for my dad no matter how long, because I believed he was coming. So again, that's what you do. I did in my relationships. I waited. Now, there's a good positive side in that too. It's a negative side, but the positive side is that is what I do with the Most High. I wait. I wait on the Lord. The Bible says, "Him that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They'll mount up with wings as eagles. They'll run and not be weary." So, in the midst of the negative part, there's the good part, right? Because that's Daddy too. But I waited for my dad that never showed up. So, I said that to say, I love the love that's in me. It doesn't have a physical look because I was never able to look in the mirror, me and my sibling. Did I tell you that? We were not able to look in the mirror. My mother said, I'm not going to have any vain children because we had sandy hair, light eyes, and all of us. And they called us the Golden Girls here. So we look different. And I know she meant well. But what caused, then you don't know what you look like.
Yeah.
You have no idea. So we were invisible. And I used to say, I'm invisible. I never got it. So I am learning at 70. Slowly, I'm still learning in the midst of shifting my life, having the courage to leave a marriage and believe that I can still transform and continue to dream, to say it's my turn to love me, and with no grabbing onto anything. You know, like a little child, when they first learn to walk,
Yeah.
well, they take that first, they don't even take that step until nobody's looking. They never take that step. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
They don't walk when people are looking. That means they don't want the attention. They do it when no one's looking because that child has the confidence and know I can walk it. I'm going to do it at my own time. You can pull a walker out and all that, but I ain't doing it. That baby will take its first step because it already has everything it needs when no one's looking. And so the same thing holds true with loving oneself. Loving oneself is that baby taking that step when no one's looking and not grab a hold to a man or a woman or multiple relationships. I see people that do that. I see so much pain. I feel it. And I just want to come in and grab them and hug them because I know that's what we all want. We all want love. And so it's this big hole in us that we're trying to feel, and we keep putting stuff on top of it, and you'll never really find the true love. This one song I love. I'm looking for a real love, baby. You ever heard that? A real
Very
love.
possible.
That's an old
My
song.
dad is a DJ, so I wouldn't
Oh,
be
is he?
surprised. Yeah.
So those songs always come back. We're all looking for a real love. Jody Watley, he would know it. Jody Watley and Jeffrey and all that. But anyway, that was their song. And so, still on the journey. I'm learning to love me. And you said that. and it's true. So don't rush it as you release the pacifier and forgive. You let release, and your sister asking for forgiveness. You receive it. You'll also receive your gift that's waiting.
I'm ready for those gifts. I've been
Yeah.
letting Spirit know that I'm ready for my abundance. I'm ready for my overflow. I'm ready to be the person that I am destined to be. And I can't wait to meet her because not to like toot my own horn, but I am a great person.
Yeah, there's nothing
Like
wrong with it.
I am an amazing person, and I know that I play small, and I do it on purpose to make myself digestible for people, and I'm tired of doing that.
And I did. You notice that the last thing I did, we did. Jerushia Soul Sanctuary and Spa. I did the
Uh
same
huh.
thing. Spirit revealed to me later. Said, you dimmed your light. You let somebody else come in and shift the whole thing of what I called you to do.
Mm.
And that's my lesson. I do the same thing. I'm thinking I'm too much. Just like you. Yeah, we're supposed to be too much. But we're so taught, well, society, you know. Again, I'm working through it just like you. And it's acknowledging, but not denying.
Yeah,
Walking.
I received that. Absolutely. I'm very ready to like I can't fully like express like what I mean
Yeah.
by this feeling, of just finally walking in a purpose I know I'm meant to be on, a path I'm meant to be on, and not really caring about what others think of me. And I thought that I was doing that for a long time, um, not realizing that I was using anger as the shield. Um, that I thought I didn't care, but really it was me not caring about myself, because I was still playing small, being
Mhm.
digestible for people, just to be seen as acceptable. I shut down spirit, and how is that? I literally denied. I denied myself. I denied my father, my spiritual mother, like whoever may be above my head. I denied them because I wanted to be acceptable for the masses, and trying to balance out this wanting to be seen, wanting to be heard, wanting
Yeah.
to do this podcast, wanting to be who I'm meant to be. And a lot of me is a spiritual woman, and I denied her. It's so ridiculous. That is like I laugh at
But
it
you're
now.
aware.
Like that was so crazy of me to stop myself from being the fullest of me.
Yeah. Yeah, because when
Yeah.
you deny you, you deny God.
Yeah, I did that. I'm
Yeah.
ashamed of
But you're
that.
not the
Like,
only, and not to make it light, I don't want you to condemn yourself. We all have done it. We
yes.
all wear masks. We all have copied and pasted what is beautiful, looking at magazines, Essence, whatever, what is on the latest celebrity, you know, that is a trick. It's all to make us question, not even question, to be a conformer, not a transformer. We were
Mhm.
born to be transformers. We were born to
Absolutely.
be unique and wonderfully made. We should not be a carbon copy of no one. Let me tell you what I see. Can I tell you what I see?
Okay.
I love the little
Yes.
I love the little girl in you. I love it because I know if that little girl is there, that's the truth. I'm talking to the truth. I can always see the little girl. Look, she's so cute. But what I see in you, I see this beautiful copper tone, copper color. You are beautiful. Your undertones are copper. You see copper in Africa. That the earth is like that. It's the color of your beautiful skin. I see a creator that haven't even tapped on half of her creation, what she can create. You are embodiment of creation. And as you align with the creator and remove all the mask, it's okay to cry and allow the spirit to create through you. I mean, you're limitless. You're limitless. I'm telling you, you're going to see a transformation in your life, and it's going to transform others that see you because the reflection in you that have transformed will invoke the transfusion in them. You're beautiful. You really are. And I can't say haven't seen your hair. I have seen your hair. And I can't say anything because I'm always wrapped up too. We're both wrapped up. I thought about it while I was coming through my spirit. I'm like, but spirit, I'm always wrapped up too. It's like, but I wrapped you after I called you to shave your head. And I just shaved my head again. Yeah.
That's okay. Look, I shave my head too
Yeah,
because I'm like, I don't want to worry about what my hair is looking like today.
As spirit though.
Yeah.
As part of sackcloth and ashes of dying and resurrection.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It is. It's part of the journey, honey.
Yeah, I do it often. I'll be in the shower one day and I'm like, I'm gonna cut my hair off and I'll just chop a real big piece off so I can't change my mind.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, now I gotta cut it.
Yeah.
But I heavily appreciate your words because Spirit told me a long time ago who I am. And I have this awareness and I have had for a very long time. But I've been afraid of that power. And literally what I do is I notice like this rumble of greatness about to like be birthed within me. And I'm like, ooh, dang, Spirit, are you sure I can do that? No, 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 no. Let me pass this to somebody else in my life that I know can actually handle this journey.
I hear you.
And I will literally, as if I'm taking the energy out of my heart and I'll push it towards somebody else.
Yeah.
And because I just, little old me, really human me can handle what you're telling me. Human me can't handle that. And that's what I allowed myself to believe for a very long time is that I can't handle this spiritual journey that Spirit has taken me on. But there's so much that I have also done, so much that I have overcome. And now Spirit is like, okay, I'm going to give you things that you can slowly handle so that this growth can stick, so that it can last this time around. I'm not just going to overwhelm you with a journey or a healing because it hasn't been sticking for me. It doesn't work for me that way. So, and I also had to remember that I needed to remind my spirit guides how I actually receive things. You got to tell your spirit guides how to talk to you because a lot of the times my messages were coming across as parables. I was so confused and I was getting angry all over again, even with my spirit guides, because I'm like, I want to be on this journey. I want to be healed, but I can't understand what you're telling me. So I literally had to say to Spirit one day, please give me the message in a way I can understand. And what I heard was, and it's so funny, Spirit said to me, the way that you feel about making a man mad is the same way you need to feel about healing. And I just had this gut busting laughter just come out of me for like 5 minutes. I could not stop laughing. Like it was it was loud and obnoxious and it was just so beautiful because that healing came from the soul. Spirit literally told me, stop worrying about these men. Okay. Like, stop worrying about making them mad because that is almost like the get back action because I, again, playing small, people develop their own idea of me and how they think that they can treat me. And usually I get treated as lesser than. And then I'm confused as to why people keep treating me like that. Go, this girl, you're playing small. Stop playing small. Be your loud, proud, bold, beautiful self, and people will stop treating you some type of way. There's still going to be people that's going to hate me, but there's going to be people that love me just as loud as I'm loving myself.
Yeah, and some of them come as a reflection of how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
You'll be able to identify them. When you literally start embracing good, bad, and ugly. But everyone comes in your life as a reflection or something to learn. And you will know the ones that are not because they won't be able to take your spirit at all. And I have it a lot. I go through it. And it hurts.
It does.
Because I'm just I want to be accepted. I want to be in a community that people love me. But with the mantle on my life and what I'm carrying, I'm pregnant with the Ark of the Covenant. I am pregnant as a woman that is about to give birth. You can't take your pregnant baby and your babies everywhere. You can't take them everywhere. Would you give your baby to anybody?
Absolutely not.
No. So the same thing holds true as you develop. Know what you're carrying. What seed are you carrying? Whose seed is it? It's holy. It's special. And you were chosen to carry it, to protect it, to love it. Everything you want, that's what's in there. And that's what's developing. And guess who that development is? You. Your new
Absolutely.
resurrection of yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's profound and very beautiful. Again, I don't think I can express enough every episode how happy I am to have each guest on. But even more so, I'm glad that you and I got to do this face to face despite whatever
Mm-hmm.
technological troubles and struggles we just dealt with. This podcast is still going to get put out.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just so blessed and I'm thankful because I received so much healing in this moment. And I hope that those out there are able to
Yes.
reflect with this podcast, with this episode, this Mother's Day special at that.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for you to share a poem with us now. If you are able to, I'm not sure if you have it with you, but the
I do
Return to the
everything.
Garden
Oh, I'll
poem
do
that
my,
you have.
okay, because everything comes through me I don't have is unscripted.
Oh, well,
Haven't you
unscripted
seen me
is
get up? I
even
just talk.
better.
It just comes.
I'm here for unscripted poetry, a spoken word,
Wow.
please.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
coming through. Daughters of Eve, return to the garden where it all began. Daughters of Eve, the master's calling. He said, will you come and drink of this living water? A water that you'll never run dry. Daughters of Eve, I hear the voices of the ancestors, Harriet Tubman, Mary Bethune, saying, daughters, daughters, come and return to the garden again. For the gardener is waiting on you. As you return unto the garden of the womb, the tomb, you will resurrect to your true identity, your true power. And then, daughters, you will come from the north, the south, the east, and the west to emerge as one burning bush, one fire that will ignite this earth and heal the global world. So, daughters of Eve, I call you forth from the north, the south, the east, and the west. Will you come and drink of this living water? Happy Mother's Day.
Oh my God. I love me some Mama J.
I
I don't
love you
think you
too.
understand. She just spit that off the top of her head, and my soul is jumping inside. That was so amazing.
That's what's
I
in you.
love me
That's why
some you,
I
Mama
love you too.
J. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and close out this episode of the Mother's Day special for our podcast. Do you have any last reflections to share with us today?
Wow. Dare to be you. Dare to be vulnerable. Dare to get into deep. When you are called to the deep, the Bible says deep calls unto deep. But in the deep arises a deeper you, a greater you, and a beautiful version of the glory that shall be revealed in you. So with that said, happy Mother's Day to all. And thank you.
Baby.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
Thank you, Mama J, for coming onto the show and supporting me with my dream.
Absolutely.
I love me some
We've been
you. I
talking
can't
about
say
getting
it
together.
enough.
We had to do it this way.
I know. And this honestly was the best
Yeah.
moment to do so for Mother's Day to accentuate the abundant queen mother that you are. I think this is perfect. And again, the spirit was trying to stop two powerhouses from getting together, but we didn't let that stop us or shake us.
Kept
We
moving.
continued, we pushed forward. Thank you so
Welcome.
much.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. Oh, give us one last um, quick message of how we can get in touch with you if need be for any poetry or future sanctuary
Speaking
spas.
engagements. Okay, because I do speak all over the world. Well, first of all, you can contact me at www.soul Sanctuary and Spa or Jerusha, Jerushia, Soul Sanctuary and Spa. That's my website. You can also get me on Facebook. I got Jerusha Soul Sanctuary and Spa on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. You don't really hear a lot of my voice on there yet, though. I've been kind of shy about it, but I am on there as present. And then if you really want to contact me, you can text me at 702-587-6430. That's the best way too.
All right,
Okay.
not a problem. I'll make sure that those links are
Hmm.
included in the description of this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make it happen, crew, for tuning in for another episode of the DTIP Podcast, where we do the thing and inspire the people. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out
Yes.
there. Stay
Yes.
blessed, stay bold, stay beautiful.
Mm.
Bye.
Bye-bye.